iced coffee time. Late night iced coffee. Late night, it's 7:20. When you get old, that's late. Saturday night, I got no gig, so I figured I'd do a caged system lesson, which came up recently with a couple of my students. And I'll have you know that I did not bring it up. I don't use the cage system, never did. I actually have a very similar system, sort of. Real quick, what is the caged system? You take these open chords, C, A, G, E, D, C, A, G, E, and D. Okay? And you just strategically move them to make them all the same. Like inversions, like doing this type of thing. Alright, but you're taking these big chords, and the benefit of that is that you're covering big swaths of the neck with each of these chords. So real quick, the way to do this, hopefully you know C, A, G, E, D. Step 1, you know the chords. Step 2, find the roots of each chord. So, whoops. Let me sit like this. By the way, welcome to paradise. I'm in my garage. It's like where I'm spending all my days now. My cats are in here, probably chasing a cockroach or something. They're all googly-eyed. So C, roots on the 5th string, 3rd fret. A, 5th string open. G, 6th string, 3rd fret. E, open 6th string. D, open 4th string. That's step 2. If I might miscount the steps. Step 3, stop fingering them like that. You want to play them as though you're going to move them. In other words, you're no longer going to be using open strings. You could use a capo. That's a different story. So we're going to move these chords. So let's just move them. So let's play it. We're going to play all the chords without the index finger. We're going to play them like this. C, E, C, A, G, E, and D. And you see what I'm doing is I'm kind of pretending that I'm fingering those open strings. C, A, whoops, G, E, D. Now let's take each one and just move it. C, D flat or C sharp, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp or G flat, G, A flat. Alright, next we're going to do the same thing with A. B flat, B, C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A. Next we're going to do G. A flat, A, B flat, B, C, D flat, D, E flat, E. Did I skip one? Oh, the E. Easy. E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A, B flat, B. And finally D. Alright, so now you can move them. Last step, let's make them all C. So I gotta find my root note. I got the C already. The second shape, that A shape, shape number 2. I gotta find that root note, which is gonna be on the 5th string, 3rd fret. Sorry, I might be a little out of tune because I was just practicing some country, some bending. Next shape would be the G shape, so I gotta find that C. There's G. I gotta make that C, 8th fret. Next one is E. I gotta make that C, so I go up to the 8th fret. And then the last one is that D shape, 10th fret. That's my C. So that's how you move those chords. Now, that alone is pretty important, just to know those chords. And first of all, you can get different voicings for songs. You'll be able to switch keys if you're playing with a singer and they're like, let's say you happen to be playing Landslide and the singer doesn't like the original key. You can move it around, especially if you don't have a key. I didn't use a capo until last year. I've been playing it 33 years. There's that, but eventually what's going to happen is you're going to stack things on top of it. It's not just going to be the chord. Real quick, I'm not going to get off on too much of a tangent here, but like let's say I have an A chord. Oh, oops. All right. There's all this stuff. And I have there. And if I were doing like a jazzy thing, everything I play, I see the chord. So if I'm playing playing over an F thing, like right here, I'm seeing this F, the G shape. Then I'm seeing that A shape here. And if I go, I'm seeing this shape, the C shape. Or I might be here. I'm seeing that E shape, all right? So eventually what you want to happen, chords are always paramount. Most of the time you're playing chords, that's the structure of the song. But I don't care if you're playing jazz stuff or blues stuff. If I'm playing a G blues, which is going to be all caged chords, you know. You know, all those, the chords are the beginning, like that big puzzle piece, and all the other stuff, arpeggios and lines and little licks and all the other crazy stuff is sort of like the chords of the bowl, and everything else just kind of gets tossed into the bowl. But the chord's the most important part. So I would totally recommend learn those chords. And I'm gonna go off, man. Do your triads. I'm gonna do this as fast. How long have I been yakking? 7 minutes. All right. C triads, real quick. 3 strings at a time. All right, we're just gonna go through the inversions. G, C, E, and then every note just goes to the next note of the chord. C, E, G, E, G, C, G, C, E. Then you can do that same thing on the next 3 strings. Oh, what are they doing? My cats, they go nuts. They're so cute. This shape. Then the next 3 strings. And the bottom 3 strings. And just run those and get used to them. And you can even break up the chord. Like, see this chord? You got this. And you got the next 3 notes. We didn't play that G in that chord, but it could be there. Something, you can run them like I just did, like up and down. Or another fun thing to do is to play one here, let's say, and do the same exact voicing on the next string set. I'm out of space. No more frets for me. But the triads are big, and then, and also I'd say the most important thing is to start incorporating that in songs. You know, you could play songs with different inversions, like Hotel California. He plays it with a capo, I think, you know, but I never used the capo, so I was always playing it. But I could play that up here. This. You know, inversions open up a whole new world, and being able to move those chords, not being grounded, you know, not being restrained or constrained by those open strings, you're free to go anywhere. Being able to move around freely. This is the first step, getting those inversions.